Movement filmed on January 13th in Minneapolis, showing a man who appears to be Alex Pretti interacting with federal immigration agents 11 days before Border Patrol shot and killed him. Our footage was analyzed by the BBC, whose facial recognition technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January...
This is the exact moment everything changed. A Minute resident decides to kick a federal vehicle right in front of tactical agents, and the response was instantaneous. You need to see the fallout.
Technology confirmed his identity to a 97% degree of accuracy. On the morning of January 13th, our team received a tip that federal agents were blocking a street at the corner of East 36 and Park Avenue in Minneapolis. We arrived around 10:15 a.m. We saw observers shouting at the agents as they walked back to their vehicles. When they started driving away, the man kicked their taillight. An agent then got out of the vehicle, grabbed him, and pushed him to the ground. During the altercation, agents fired tear gas and pepper balls into the crowd. They continued to hold the man down before they retreat, and he walks away. The man in our footage is wearing a similar outfit to what Pretti was wearing on the day he was killed. What appears to be a gun is also visible above his waistband.
Did you see how fast that escalated? This wasn't just a random scuffle. This was a high-tension standoff in broad daylight. Look at the agents in the background. They're moving in a full tactical formation. They didn't just stop him. They deployed tear gas and pepper balls into the surrounding crowd to keep everyone back. It's wild because the accuracy of the facial recognition used later was 97%, confirming this was Alex Pretti just days before the fatal encounter. If you look closely at his waistband as he gets back up, you can actually see what appears to be the handle of a weapon. It explains why the energy on the street was so electric and dangerous. This footage is being analyzed by everyone right now because it completely flips the narrative of what led up to the final confrontation with Border Patrol. It's not just about one kick. It's about the level of resistance these federal teams are facing on a daily basis.
Also just got this new video in. Nicole, we were talking last hour. We had just gotten new video in of some of these ICE operations still going on, still taking place, and we got them side by side here. But this is video of operations taking place, not here in Minneapolis per se, but in suburbs outside of Minneapolis.
This is where the DOJ steps in. Attorney General Pam Bondi isn't just making statements. She's on the ground in Minneapolis. They've already picked up 16 people for allegedly assaulting federal officers. But check out the split screen footage. That's Borders Czar Homan personally leading ICE operations in the suburbs. We're seeing a massive shift in how federal immigration laws are being enforced. While the local mayor is saying they won't cooperate, the feds are basically saying, watch us. It's a huge jurisdictional battle happening in real time. You can see the tactical teams moving house to house. This isn't just about high-profile arrests. It's a systematic sweep that's causing a massive ripple effect through the entire state. The stakes couldn't be higher for the local government right now. Now look at the contrast here. While the DOJ is ramping up arrests, you have Representative Ilhan Omar right there at the vigil for Pretti. This is what's fueling the fire. One side sees a criminal who attacked federal property, the other side is holding candles and calling for justice. It's like two different versions of reality playing out on the same street corner. Notice the posters in the background. They're framing this as a civil rights struggle. It's a heavy scene, and you can feel the tension in the air. This vigil wasn't just a quiet memorial. It was a political statement that has the White House and the DOJ absolutely locked in a standoff with local Minnesota leaders.
There really are no words. It was a deeply moving experience. As I said, I felt like I was standing on holy ground. Alex Pretti's blood cries out to us, we are better than this. We can do better than this. I think of him, but not only him, but of Renee Good, who really lived up to her name, literally in the best of the civil rights tradition that has shaped me and shaped the church that I serve, where Dr. King served. These are folks who put their body on the line. And to have their own government kill them in this way and then try to malign their name is beyond appalling.
Even Senator Warnock is weighing in, calling that sidewalk holy ground. Think about that for a second. The federal government is charging people with felonies for what happened there, and a sitting senator is describing it in religious terms. It shows you just how deep the divide goes. He's comparing this to the civil rights movements of the 60s, which is a massive escalation in rhetoric. When you see a leader from another state coming in to validate the protest site, it tells you this isn't staying local. This is a national flashpoint. These mugshots are the receipts the DOJ is putting out. They aren't hiding these arrests, they're broadcasting them. Each one of these individuals is being charged under federal statutes for resisting or impeding officers. It's a clear message. The sanctuary status of the city isn't going to protect anyone from federal charges. It's a bold move by Bondi to release these specific photos. It puts a face to the rioter label she's using. This situation is moving fast. What do you think about the feds stepping in like this? Drop a comment below and don't forget to sub for the next update.